Hello, my name is Bryce Tubbs. Thank you for tuning into today's episode. My hair is a little bit crazy due to the weather outside, but inside it's really great. With me today is Kathryn Johnson. She's a best-selling author, speaker, and life coach who is moving the world together by empowering people to celebrate the joy of obstacles. I'm super excited to have this conversation, really be able to share with the people inside of my audience and my friends. Thank you so much for coming on the show today, Kathryn.
You're welcome, Bryce. It's great to be here.
Excellent. And for those watching, if you're watching this from any other location outside of our free community, I just want to personally invite you to come and join us inside. Inside's a mastermind where people come together and support each other every single day. So if that is what you've been missing in your life, especially in these interesting times that we're in, come and join us inside. I'm going to put some links either above or below the video so you can come and join us. Now, Kathryn, what was life like before you got into coaching? And really, what was the catalyst that brought you into the field?
Oh, goodness. My life prior to coaching and being an author, I was an accountant. And I had 15 years experience working as an accountant. My last job, I was in an executive job for a private company. And I was doing quite well. However, I noticed that the pressure was really getting to me, and I wasn't happy. Something was definitely not in alignment with who I wanted to be. And, the writing was on the wall. The company was undergoing some changes, and I was offered a choice to take a package and leave. I was downsized, so I chose to do that and follow my heart. And I ended up going to California for 6 months, took a bunch of personal growth courses. After that, I wrote my first book, and now I'm coaching and speaking, and there's other books on the way as well.
That's really nice. I'm glad that, that you're able to really listen and find your, happiness, so that's really great. A lot of people get scared and they don't really listen. Can you talk about, I think we talked about clarity and really understanding our hearts and really listening to ourselves. Can you talk about how we can start to really figure out what would actually make us happy?
The key to doing that for me is to find some quiet time. Our minds are amazing machines, and they can also work against us because they're so busy with all the stuff that we do every day, our responsibilities and our jobs and our families and getting stuff done, getting through the day. The real key to following your heart is to get quiet. It's in the stillness that we find that connection to something greater. And then we'll hear that little voice that says, oh, maybe we should make a change. Something's off. I want something to be different. This doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel good. Also, I find there's a feeling in your gut. They say that your gut is literally connected to your brain. Most people don't notice that, but it's true. They've done research and they found that physically your gut is connected to your mind in some way. So if your stomach doesn't feel right, that's often another clue that something's off.
Nice. And now that you're really there to help people out, what problems are people generally trying to solve when they come to work with you?
When they come to work with me, it's really just anything at all. That's the great thing about what I do is I'm very diverse and I can help people. Anything from just finding more joy in their life, being more happy. Some people, they get up and they experience issue after issue, and life has dealt them a tough hand, and they just want to be happier. And I can help them with that for sure. Anything from that to people that want to take their life to the next level and make that career change, or maybe have different relationships in their life or be healthier, or also people that really want to make a difference on a global scale. I can help them with that as well. So it's all about just showing up better, more fully who you are to be your true self. Nice. And really being empowered.
Nice. Right now, especially some people are in quarantine, some people are coming out, some people are going back in. What is the biggest takeaway that you've gotten from the slowdown time? Maybe what's the biggest thing you've learned?
For me, I keep noticing how we are all connected, and I think it's ironic that with lockdown right now, we're technically supposed to be separate, and yet I think the lesson in all of this is to show us how connected we really are, because something on one side of the world absolutely affects everybody else.
Hmm.
There's no escaping our connectedness and humanity, connectedness of our friends and neighbors and family. And so that's why I'm so passionate about showing up fully and showing up in alignment with who we really are. I believe that everybody has a part to play in the world. We're all like puzzle pieces in the world. And if we're out of alignment, if we're in the wrong spot, playing a different part than the part that we're truly meant to play, the puzzle doesn't fit right together. And we're kind of realizing that right now with things that are happening.
Yeah.
I'd love to help anybody who's feeling sort of out of alignment and looking for more happiness in life.
Okay. Yeah, because I think beforehand we were talking about, the vision for your life, and you were saying something about it being about servicing other people and service to others.
Oh, absolutely. We don't live in a vacuum at all. It's definitely all about service. Um, you know, having nice things, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think it's our nature to be abundant as human beings. And we, like I said, we're all connected. So we're given obstacles to learn and grow and then share what we've learned with others, and together we all become better versions of ourselves by sharing what we've learned
Yes.
and being of service.
Yeah. So in keeping with that same thought, what's the vision for your life? As far into the future as you like to think and talk about?
For my life, my vision involves being a speaker, a coach, hosting workshops. I have a book right now called The Joy of Obstacles. That's my first book, available on Amazon. There will definitely be at least 2 more books, maybe more. We'll see. I'd love to host workshops. I'm working on some workshops right now. And I also really have hopes and dreams of being on the Transformational Leadership Council one day, which is a group of new thought leaders come together twice a year to make a difference in the world on a global scale.
Huh. That's really nice. Where can people go to learn more about you, or where can they go to connect with you further?
My website is inspiredbykathryn.com. Kathryn is Kathryn, inspiredbykathryn.com. Or you can see me on Facebook at inspiredbykathryn.com.
Yeah, thank you for spelling that out. Sometimes people just say the name and it's like, I just really appreciate that. That's just like you, because you're always trying to help people out. So thank you so much. I really, I'm finding this conversation valuable. Now, what does the word success mean to you?
Success to me is all about alignment.
Mhm.
Again, nice things are great. I know many people in this world who have lots of money and a nice house and a nice car, and they are miserable. And to me, they're not doing things for truly the right reasons.
Mhm.
They're doing things because they think that's what they're supposed to do. That's what they were taught is important. But they're really not happy. And if you're not happy, does anything else really matter? I mean, other than, being physically healthy to participate in life, after that, I think the most important thing is happiness. It's
Interesting.
about being aligned and being true to yourself. If you're not in integrity with who you are as a person, everything else falls apart, or is at least less than it could be. So I think number one is it starts with what's going on inside of us.
Okay. Excellent. And once again, just thank you for coming on. Oh yeah, do you have anything new coming up? I know you talked about your book, so we can get on your Amazon. Do you have any new programs, courses, conferences coming out?
I have two new workshops coming out in the fall. One is called Journey to Joy, and that's based on my book called The Joy of Obstacles. My course is a 10-week course based on my book. It's going to be a community group workshops going through the questions and helping people get through their obstacles easier. It's for people that are really just struggling to get through whatever challenge they're facing in the moment. The next one coming out is called Best Life Blueprint. And that, again, is a group course designed to take people to the next level, to help them create their vision. For right now, I'd love to work with anybody right now. I'm available for one-on-one coaching in any area of life. And I'm also available to do some energetic clearing as part of that. So I'd love anybody to contact me if they have any questions or just want to talk.
Excellent. I really appreciate your time today. Thank you so much for coming on the show, Kathryn.
You're welcome. I had a great time.
Excellent.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. For those watching, we thoroughly hope that you found this enjoyable as well. And once again, if you're not a part of our community, please come and join us inside. It's one of the probably best places to really have that mastermind effect, because we're oftentimes the average of the people that we spend the most time with. So if you want to get around like-minded people that are trying to change the world, this is the place for you. I'm going to put some links either above or below the video. Now, hopefully you enjoyed watching this as much as we enjoyed creating it. Feel free to hit that share button so other people can get some great value as well. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. We're done recording in 3 and 2 and 1.